Are any of the women compensated by their agencies or anyone else for writing letters to the men? We don't pay any women to write to the men. We absolutely don't. We tell our agencies that they had better not be caught doing it or they're going to be fined or suspended or whatever it is. Write 3 or 4 letters and then pick up that phone, pay for a 5-minute phone conversation. When you talk to her on the phone and she tells you everything's cool, and go and meet her, right? And go and meet her in a short order, because that's always the best approach. Or don't write any letters, just get on the plane and go and meet somebody face to face, right? Nobody likes this information that I'm giving you. Nobody does, and I get it. It's not pleasant information to hear. It is 100% true. This is an industry which is designed to sell to the ginormous market of men who want to write letters into oblivion and never go anywhere. And we have tens of thousands of men. Now, you may not be one of them, which is good, because I'm certainly not here for tens of thousands of men who are trying to do that at all. I really want nothing to do with that. That's the truth. But the industry that's here, and everybody you've ever heard of in the industry here, is trying to provide that fantasy for the lonely, lonely, lonely men who want to come home at night and just keep on going for as long as they can. And when somebody gives up, they'll move on and start over with somebody else. Sounds really obnoxious, doesn't it? I'm not trying to offend you. That is what this whole entire industry is doing. That's what everybody who's in this industry is trying to do. The only way you escape it is by telling yourself, look, I'm not going to fall for that. I know there's an opportunity to go and meet people. I know the women are quite real. I know that couples meet each other. I mean, I know this. And if you don't know it, then find it out, because it's easy to verify. Once you know that, you have to make the choice of what you're going to do about the loneliness in your life. And you have 2 choices. You can write correspondence and see where that goes and get sucked into it and write letters into oblivion. You can do that. Tens of thousands of guys do that. 95% of guys like you, 95% of guys like you are going to do exactly that and make people in this industry stinking, filthy rich. I want you to not do that. I want you to get on the plane and go. All the places that we go to are filled with tourists from all over the world. It's not like we're going to Antarctica to do socials here, guys. It's not that big of a stretch. I want you to get on the plane and go get face to face with somebody, have a real courtship and a real romance and a real love relationship, and do not get sucked into that virtual thing, okay?
Watch out for red flags. If you have concerns, always ask your interpreter, or staff member. Questions, concerns, you go to, if it was her interpreter, okay, then it does make sense to ask her interpreter, but if it was like AFA interpreter, talk to her, they will share the experience, tell you if there's something wrong with the date or everything went great, so you're gonna get the feedback that way. It's another reason why you really should use an interpreter. Will they respond if they're not interested? They can respond and say, hey, I'm not interested, literally in the second. No, they will say, if they're not interested, they'll say, so, hey, sorry, you're a wonderful guy, but I'm not interested. If that happens, contact our express mail department. So, if she says it like in a second message, we can take care of that for you and credit you back for the message. First message you get, and most likely an introduction letter, so the one for $5.99 or whatever it is. That message is sent by matchmaker. So woman joins the service, she tells matchmakers in office, hey, I'm looking for this guy, 20 to 40, living in the United States, or whatever her criteria are. And they send it to all the guys who matches those criteria. Then, so you get this message, respond to her, it goes to her pretty much directly, and then you correspond with her back and forth. Whether she sees your profile, at this point, yes, because she will ask local office, hey, can you forward me this guy's profile, or can I stop by the office and take a look at it? So men's profile is not available on the internet for security reasons, so not like you guys can see women's profiles, they cannot browse the website and see your guys' profiles. That profiles for internal use only, but again, when you write to someone, she will tell, hey, can I see this George's guy's profile, and they will send it to her.
Join men from all over the world as they take a trip and find their future brides.
Interested? Learn more at a-foreign-affair.com.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.